So today it's Kunft, you know? Well, if you don't know, it is a Bestel chassis, for sure. So let's plug to the power. Okay, let's turn on the power. No standby. The standby should be here, and it ain't. Let me grab a remote. What about? Is happening? Something happening? Guess not. So we have a dead TV. Wow, dead. I like it. Let's find out. So what is this? This is a 32VDLM13. As always, Jenny. Well, I'm not seeing anything exploded or burned, you know. Usually. Well, let's grab the multimeter and try to see. Try to see if there's something on. So to check the main power, it's easy. Let me check that gaps. No rust in there. Okay, let's go for continuity first and see if we have major shorts in here. Okay, continuity. So this is the baristor, which is fine. Thermistor. It's fine. Rectifier. We have a short on the main. On the out. This is rectifier for sure. This is the rectifier. So what about on the output? No. LEDs. So we have a looks like we have a short. And I'm gonna replace both, all four rectifiers. And I think we need to replace the fuse too, because the fuse is broken for sure. So this is a 17 IPS 62 PCV. It's a common PCV in these models. I think so where is the fuse? The fuse is in there, so this is where the fuse is placed. So oh, I'm seeing already in here. This MOSFET is shorted. What? Wait, but this MOSFET looks like is. Well, I don't see anything wrong in here. But I will replace this. I will see under the scope. I don't like it. And I have this, I think 600F. I have that. This is a diode. Yeah, and it's for the short comes from the rectifiers, I think. Yeah, it could be this who is causing the short. So let's go to the bench. So as you can see, we have continuity. This varistor is fine. This is the fuse. The fuse is broken. We have the two caps in here, and this is the rectifier. And it's definitely shorted. Yeah, it's shorted. I don't know if it's all shorted or not, but I will replace all of them. And I see a crack on the thermistor. Hold on. There's a massive crack on the thermistor. So I need to swap this. I know this, it looks fine, I think. This is the thermistor. It's reading fine. 27 ohms. But I will replace them just for safety. And then we have this one, this side. Look at this. 17R600P. I think this is a MOSFET. It doesn't read as shorted. One way, but I will replace it, and I hope this ain't broken. This is expensive as hell. 10001. I think it's a Q. So resistor is fine, 0 ohms. Okay, it's not shorted. Zero, fine. Diodes. This is the output. I don't see anything wrong on the output. We can check the LED driver. 0. Yes. 0. 0. 0. I think the other one is 100 or 10. So nothing ain't shorted. That's 0 ohms in 0. 0. I'm not seeing anything wrong in here. 3.15 amps, 250 volts. This needs to be replaced. I will replace, I think they are these ones, RL207. Sorry, RL207. 4 of them. It's gonna be the bridge, the MOSFET, which is good, but I will replace with these ones, which is a newer version, and the thermistor. So after I swapped all the components that we saw under the scope, let's test at the PCB, not at the TV, because this was a massive explosion. Let's be safely. I have my bulk in here to prevent an explosion. So I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna turn my multimeter to volts. I'm gonna do auto for DC. Let's plug the bulk. Should be light up at least once. Well, let's see. What about main caps? $300. Okay, we have 300 on main caps. Should be 320. So output, let me go for volts because this is AC and we don't have nothing in here. So we still have a problem on the fucking power supply. Nothing. Millivolts. About this camp. Nothing. So something's wrong in here. Let me cut the power. And now let's wait a little to drain the caps. Yeah, 120 volts. Well, don't play with power supplies or as a discharge, or do what I do. So let them drain below 7 volts. I think it's gonna go to 7 or 6. Okay, let's check again. For enough, 3 volts, 3.5. And we are safe. Okay, so what's wrong in here? Okay, the fuse should be fine. Yes, thermistor is fine. This MOSFET is fine. This diode is fine. This is 2 diodes. Probably low values. This is a diode. This is another diode. This is a cap. And this is a diode. Oh, it's shorted. I think this diode shouldn't be shorted. 0. So this is the ground. Yeah, not the other side. Shorted. Guess let's go on the. Oh boy. So, scope. Let's go to the same diode. This is, that's why I don't like cotton swaps. So we have a short diode? Or is this 101 triple A, yeah? 10001. I don't know what. Oh, it's probably this is the booster, but we don't have the PFC, so probably this boosts the PFC. Let's see. If we have connections, breach or something, so it should be, yeah, here. Not that resistor. What about it goes here? No. It goes to that pin. What about this side? Could be a resistor too, guys. One of these resistors. Oh, so this tile is going here. What about this resistor? 0. Do we have any 0 resistors in here? We have it. One in here. says 0. 1R0, so this should matter 10. Okay, same, so let me check this 1R0. Now same resistance. What about this ones? About 2 ohm, 2.2. And this one says like short. It could be all the resistors seems to be fine in shape. Usually they burn. But so diode. Diodes usually are easy. You just need to lift one side, or we can remove him, honestly. I just need to take caution about the sides. Okay. Oh, I didn't like it. It's like it's exploding. Let's use wick. I'll try to lift. Okay. So I think it's out of the PCB. Nope. It's lift. So continuity. Is this lift? Yeah, it's out of the PCB. So is this diode shorted? We still have short in here. Now, we could have this shorted. Yeah, looks like short. But it's still reading short. So the diode is removed from the PCB, but it's still shorted. Still shorted, I don't get it. And I don't have diodes, at least from this. So I need to order, and I will order then this IC. And some resistors. Honestly, I will order some resistors, because the resistance, if we go to resistance mode, this is 1R00, 1R20. This is fine. 2.2 ohms. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So this one is reading. So I'm gonna order this Shakti diode, or this diode. We still have a short on the PCB. I don't know if that is normal or not. Eventually we'll find out. Yeah, it's still shorted. So I'm gonna order this diode, this resistors. I don't have anything. I should start collecting, ordering some resistors. Sometimes that will be needed. And this IQ0001. And let's see if we have a fixed power supply, because this is a pain best else to find a proper board for the TV that I have it. So here we are. We have the new parts, which is the new diode, because this one is reading short. Even the circuit is shorted. I don't know if it is this PQ in here. Could be, because it's on the same rail. Yeah, it goes in there. Goes in there because the diode is out of the circuit and it's reading short. The new ones are not shorted. And the circuit reads as shorted too, because the diode ain't here. So let's swap this diode. Let me see if I have. Yeah, I can use the new point. The new iron that I have, it new iron. It's a new tip. It's a thinner. It's a BCO8, I think. No, it's not B. It's CO8. CO8 is the T12, and it's very thinner. See, it's way more thinner than the diode. I think it's gonna do a better job in terms of sometimes there are ICs that need a reflow, and this is the proper iron for that. So what can we do in here? I'm gonna swap the I'm gonna swap this. I'm hoping that it is gonna. Alright, do I need solder in there? Probably yes. Let me add some solder. It's 350. Okay, it's out. Now this pointer is this tip. Why I'm saying pointer? This tip is not doing a nice job in terms of this is not good for this. For it's just for smaller. Or I need to go higher. I don't know. Let me go 360. Yeah, the other one has way more. It ain't terrible, don't get me wrong, but it's not a daily use tip. It's just for some jobs, at least that you need to use. Okay, so let's add the. Well, I can do one thing already, which is we can add solder to one side already. Grab the new one, and it's gonna read short, I think. We will find out. I don't know if this is normal. That's why. Pretty. How pretty it is. Okay. Now, if we check the continuity, we're gonna read short for sure. But he has resistance, you know? Or not? No, it's climbing. Probably it's the IC, I don't know. What to do before we plug this to the... I think this IC, it's broken. But I can plug this to my current limiter and we can check. We can check if we have, because I don't know if that diode is shorted by nature. Let me check the outputs. The outputs looks fine. Okay, so rectifier, which is these tiles that they're good. This cap looks fine. This one near the small solder in there. Thing is, I don't know where the tip is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. So let's see if we have the output running or not, or we still have a problem. Let's go. Plugging. So there's the fuse in there. So I don't know if I will check. No, it's gonna. It will not gonna blow, I think. And we didn't see any flash, so that means we still have a problem. So this is the output. We still don't have anything on the output. But if we check the main caps, we have 287. So I think we don't have. I need to have caution because the capacitors are still charged. We still have a problem, and I think it's this one. I have one in stock. But I need to, yeah, and I'm gonna swap it. If the problem continues, no, we need higher voltage on the PFC. At least I think it's 320. 300 or 320. We have less than 20 volts, so that means. So we got the same in here. 101, 1Q000. It's the same. So they don't have marker in here, these fuckers. I'm gonna mark the pin number 1. Pin number 1 is here. Yeah, it's noticeable. Now I need to swap my iron tip. This one is so small, I can't. So the best place to work in here for me or could be one of these resistors, 1R0, 1R20. No, I don't believe it. Don't get me wrong, I don't believe it. So in here, what we will do, adding flux. Okay. Not hot station. Don't use hot station in these PCBs. Too risky. And they are so fragile. They can't hold a lot of. That's why I'm using only 360. Okay. So let's grab the wick. For me, this is the best strategy to remove this bad boy. We don't want a lot of art in here. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. I think we are fine, and this chip usually it's glued. Usually it's glued. And we will find out. So I need okay, and the chip is out. Not at the best. Should be way better. That is glued, I'm thinking. Do we have glue? Okay, now I'm way more. Okay, that's a relief. I thought I broke a trace, but looks like it wasn't. I didn't broke any trace. So I'm gonna do in here, I'm gonna add fresh solder and clean the older solder. Let's add some flux, a new flux, just be gentle with this. Fresh solder. So let's clean it. So now that we have the chip out of the circuit, we can check that diode. I don't know if it's still shorted. The diode that we swap. We still have a short. I don't know if that diode 0 ohms, they're fine. We have another 0 ohms in here. 0. So don't tell me it's a fucking resistor. Now let me go for resistance. No 0.20. This is 20. Yeah, no 0.2. 0.2. Oh, I don't get it. 38. 38. 38. 2000. Let me go to continuity again. Well, let's find out if it's this what is causing. I need to swap the tip. Of course, this tip is, I don't know, I think it's fine. I'm used to. Okay, once we need to, I think I'm gonna head flux. It's better for, no, I don't need it. Honestly, I don't need it. Hold on. I just need a better, yes, like this. Now we gonna okay. This side is fine. Now we need to do the same, which is okay-ish. Okay, and it's on place. Now I'm gonna do the same. Bulk. Here we go. I don't want to break anything, honestly, because this is cheap. This ain't cheap parts. At least this IC is fucking expensive. When I say expensive, €3. It's a lot for a power IC. I still don't know if I can solve the issue. Well, let's test again on my current limiter. I would like to see a fucking flash, a small flash. No, still the same. So something it's not doing. Oh, we have 12. Okay, so let's test the power supply on the TV now. Let's hope this doesn't fucking break everything, but we got the 12 volts, guys. So if we got the 12 and the 35, I think we have a fully working power supply. Now let's see the rest, right? So it was on the primary, since the beginning it was all on the primary, and it was a lot of stuff that was replaced. So that means that diode entered in short, and is on short circuit, but the diode in short, this one went short, and we swap. God damn, this I hope you see all this. We swapped a lot of parts in here already. And you guys say, does this compensate? Yes, because you need at least 30 to 45 euros for a fucking power supply. You don't, I don't know, I think it was 5 years in total. Thermistor, rectifiers, I think it was 5 years in total. So if you have the knowledge or the time, honestly you don't need knowledge. Is needed, but you can learn as long as you have caution, because power supplies usually it's high voltage, you know, big current in there. That's so we are gonna, I'm gonna plug already on without power, of course. Let's plug the LEDs. Oh man, I'm hoping to see a fully functioning TV. I'm hoping. Let's remove this from the TV. Okay. And this is the moment I tested the TV. It was powered on the, and we have the 12 output. So that means, I hope, when I'm pressing the power, let me have the IR sensor in here. I want to see the IR sensor. I need a remote. There's a remote near me. So guys, here we go. Let's do the real test, which is with real power connected. Let me look to the TV if something will blow up. We have standby. Please give me picture. Pressing the remote. Let me see, it's the first one. Okay. It's flashing. Give me lights. Give me backlights. Yes. 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 Give me picture. Give me picture. Picture? Do we got picture? We do! GG! Let's fix it! Bloody hell, what a pain in the ass. So, a lot of parts were in here. It was the primary. A diode near the IC. Where is the IC? It was the main IC on the primary, the IQ. It was the rectifiers, so I can point it where I have a known. I can point it with a pen. So what was swapped in here? Fuse, thermistor, the rectifiers, the IC, the diode, and the other MOSFET. With this one is fine, but it was not looking so good. That's why I replaced it. GG, it's working, guys. And if we didn't have the 12 volts on the output, or less than 12 volts, it will be the IC on the output. That was bad, but it ain't bad in here, thank God, because it will be a lot of parts to be moved from the PCB. And the thing is, we save it, because it's a pain from Bestels, honestly. It's a pain to get a fucking you need to have a lot of cautions in buying parts from Bestels. You need to go to the number 23 something on the power supply always to match with the chassis, because there's a lot of backlight sets for these TVs. This is a common model screen. It is very common, but thing is, the things that make difference in these Bestels, although you can have another revision working here, it's the milliamps that goes to the backlight sets. Sometimes you see the same power supply and you see, oh, it will fit. It fits, but you can activate the backlights, but some models they are dim, which means that they don't have a current enough to bring all the brightness. At least it's the knowledge that I'm getting from the internet. Power off. Damn, there's a lot of times. Blink, 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 blink. Now, turning on again. Nice. So, thanks for watching, guys. I see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.